Is money a problem in the industry? Like actual pay for actors?
Yes, it is, because sometimes you get paid like they're doing you a favor.
What's the lowest amount you've been paid before?
Free handshake.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charles Bourne, and I'm really excited to be seated on this lovely grey-looking couch as the host for the first season of Secret Behind the Scenes. Now, if you know me, you know that this kind of thing I like. You know, is my kind of conversation. I like to get into the nitty-gritty and know what's really happening behind the scenes, beyond the glitz and the glamour. You know, what's the struggle? What's the story that we really don't see on camera, on social media and the likes. And that's basically what the season of the show will be all about. I'll be having your faves, you know, come into the studio, talk to me about those hard facts and hard truths about whatever industry it is that they play in. Why I'm really excited about this is because I always tell people that if I had somebody that sat me down and told me certain things about the space that I play in now before I started playing in this space, maybe I'll be a banker or something else, you know. But I'm excited about this because, you know, if you're looking to enter whatever industry, you know, you'll have industry giants come here and tell you exactly what you're getting yourself into. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves because Secret Behind the Scenes is about to be lit. Now, this is the first episode and I'm really excited because I have a special someone. He is, I like to call him a quintessential man, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm talking about an actor per excellence. I'm talking about a model, an ex-pageant king. But what's really important to note is the fact that he's a husband to one, and he's a father, and he's fantastic. I want to think that he can confidently say that he is one of the many Nollywood sweethearts that we have. He is really, really good at this acting thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not so busy, help me welcome my friend, my brother, Daniel Abua.
Yo. I greet you, brother. My dear.
Welcome.
Thank you.
This feels very good. It feels so real. Having to, you know, gist with, you know, my friend on camera, but I'm really excited about this. And one of the reasons why I'm excited about this is because your journey is interesting. I mean, I know it, and I can't wait for you guys to, you know, hear it as well. I know that your foray, I might be wrong, but maybe your foray into the industry was through, you know, the pageants.
Yeah.
Mr. Service in Nigeria. What year was that?
That was 2016.
2016. Yeah. And you won?
Yeah, I won.
How was that? I mean, I know that you reigned for like a year, right?
Yeah.
How was winning and reigning as king for a year?
Well, winning wasn't easy. It was like a dream come true because at first I didn't want to do it. Yeah. But everyone around me was like, yo, go for this stuff. You have the body.
Why didn't you want to do it?
Because I read software development.
You read software development?
Yeah. So Unical.
Okay.
So I wanted to just go into the tech world and just explore and do my thing, and you know, the whole the typical African mentality system, the first son, the firstborn.
Oh, you were the first son.
We're training you so that you come and take care of the younger ones and everything. So my head was just filled up right from the university days. Like, bro, you have to make it no matter what. You have to make it and make it quick.
Make it quick.
Yeah.
Emphasis on quick.
When everybody was like, dude, you're always working out, you do exercise, you look good, you're tall, you have the height. Give this thing a shot. I'm like, how much they will give me? How much it will bring? Is it going to come with a car, a house, and everything like the normal starter pack for a young man? Like, is it going to give me all that? And they just said, just try it, just go. And then I started rallying around, look for who is going to give me a suit, give me a shoe, give me this, give me that.
2016.
Yeah, I had friends coming through for me, like just go. And I wanted to leave at first.
Why?
I got to the camp and I felt kind of intimidated because I was going in with a touchlight phone. Right. And everyone there had a smartphone, iPhone, this, that, everybody. You know the way we Nigerians are, we like to oppress each other.
Lagos boys.
Yeah, this one is coming with all designers and everything. Right. And I'm like, is this really for me? I think we did like 6 days in camp, and I kept asking myself for the first 4 days, like, is this really for me? Should I continue? Is this really what I want to do? But then, acting back then in church, I was also an instrumentalist, played like 4 instruments and everything. So I kind of had the entertainment thing in me. So I kept pushing, and on the grand finale, announced me the winner, and I'm like, okay.
What was the prize?
Not really be secrets behind this scene.
I want to know.
Well, I got a plot of land.
Where?
In Abuja.
Okay. So you're a landowner. Like this now. We don't sell them.
I don't,
Daniel.
you won't want me to say what.
But you own a land.
Yeah, I got a land, and then, well, basically it's to use your crown and open the way for you, like open the door for yourself, like meet people.
Right. Introduce yourself
as, hi, my name is Daniel Abua, Mr. Tourism Nigeria 2016, and I can do this, I can offer this, I can do it. So I went forward, I had an event with the Oni of Ife.
Okay.
Yeah, that was I think late 2016 or early 2017. I had an event there, Ife Tourism Reloaded, brought in some other pageant kings, the celebrity I could pull to Osun State, and it was fine. We visited most of the tourist centers. In fact, I learned a lot because I was there for almost a month.
So I mean, you pretty much used it well.
Yeah, I did.
Did you have like one of those pet projects that typically would have?
Yeah, my pet project was to revive the tourism sector. At least I can't say Nigeria because Nigeria is a whole big
large.
But the little I can. So I did Osun.
Okay.
I was planning for somewhere in the north. Then my career kicked off.
Your acting career?
Yeah, my acting career.
Okay, we're going to come to your acting career, which is very interesting for me, to be honest. But there is this, and I mean, you're my guy, you're my friend. I'm going to be really direct with you. So, there's this notion that people have about models, people who want ring pageants and stuff like that. You know, that you really have to sleep your way through. So my question to you is, at any point, because I mean, you also model, right?
Yeah.
Did model. Yeah. At any point in modeling, in your foray as a pageant king and all of that, did you experience such?
Well, I won't say just in the modeling sector, because I once worked in an office, I had a white collar job and all of that. So it's everywhere.
Right.
It's everywhere. It's just...
So they've asked to sleep with you before?
Of course. Right. But it's all about your discipline. Basically, it's about who you are, who you think you are. Do you think without doing this, you actually deserve this? Do you think you have to do this to get this? Yeah, so because the thing about this whole sleeping theory is, once you start sleeping, you have to keep sleeping.
Once you start sleeping, you will keep sleeping.
You have to keep sleeping because it's a small world. That gist will definitely spread. So you just have to know how you want to start the career. You just have to know how you want to build it for yourself. So the offers came, and some will say it's like a catapult. The offer helps you skip stages, phases, levels. For instance, the offer might help you get the ladder and you're already in the 50th level. But you're trying to do it by yourself. You have to go to the market, buy the ladder, or buy the wood, construct the ladder by yourself, then you start climbing. So it's just it takes you not necessarily the very top, because no one is ever going to put you at the very top, because if they put you at the very top, then you don't need them anymore.
Yeah, true.
So that's just the thing. So when you start sleeping, you have to keep sleeping. I
like that you said that you actually experienced that.
Yeah.
Give me, I don't know if you remember any of the scenarios. Give me one of the scenarios.
You're a nice guy, you're a hot guy. I can help you get this, I can help you get that. Okay, I'm having a movie. I want you in it. Come pick your script at this also place. Like we're in a technological global world. Like you could just WhatsApp me the script, you could just send me the script. We only receive hard copy on set.
Instead, they start sending you hotel room number.
You get it. So look, I know it's a secret behind the scenes, but
bro, we're going to dig in. Never even start. Now your acting career, I think that, and I say this without fear or favor, and this is me being honest, regardless of our friendship, I think that you are a fantastic actor. You're one of the best actors that I know, right?
Thank you.
I want to know how you made that transition from, because I mean, you've already said that, you know, you did the pageant in 2016 and then, you know, your acting career kicked off.
Yeah.
How did you plan it? Was it strategic? Did you go for auditions? Did it just happen? Did you escort somebody and they take my act? Or how did that happen?
Growing up, I always knew I had that acting in me, that talent, that seed that was just planted in me. But I never really explored till I think I got into the university. I was a church boy, like choir, drama, in fact, pastoral. There's nothing we didn't do back then. So I started acting and I discovered that people really loved watching me on stage. In fact, there was a time my pastor had to ban me from acting. You know, these are our pastors, and I say you're taking away the glory of God.
Wow. Wow, pastor.
People don't longer see the message of what you are trying to portray.
Really?
Everyone is like, Daniel. So I just knew I had it in me. But the journey into the entertainment, the acting industry, the film industry was not an easy one for me because first and foremost, everyone can act. I don't know, but everyone can. Everyone is an actor. We act every day of our lives. It's just for you to get into the emotion and then show it on camera, basically. So it was hell.
Hell?
It was hell.
What was
Auditions,
hell? Okay, auditions.
the nose, you will never act statement. Yeah, I met some people like that.
Hold on. Brace yourselves. So you started going for auditions.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head, can you count how many auditions you did attend before you got your first role?
So I can't count, but let me tell you this. I went for auditions to the extent that my names are being written down before I get to the audition venue. Because you know Daniel will definitely come.
Stop.
And then going for audition at your own pace, like you just have to just wake up, order an Uber or get into your car is a different thing. But sometimes there was no money. So we trekked. Yeah.
You trekked?
Yeah. In fact, I trekked for the audition of my first major gig, which was an advert where I played the lead. Wow. It was a blind traditional advert.
Oh, I know that ad.
Yeah.
I know that ad.
Yeah. I actually trekked from Surulere to what do you call it?
Ikeja?
No, Ikeja. With the audition was at VI. I trekked from Surulere to Marina CMS.
Stop.
Yeah, I trekked for it because I had like just 500.
What?
I had like just 500 naira. And that 500 naira was given to me by a lady that had owned a shop there. You know, I'm a very friendly person, so I know how to just. And she was like, someone just bought market of 1,000. You know, she can't just give me the 1,000 because that's her first sale of the day. So she was going to split it.
Oh, that's so kind.
Thank
you so much, man.
And then she gave me the 500 naira and I had it in my
job.
pocket. And I went when I got there, when I saw the caliber of people, that I was like, why did I even come for this thing?
Right.
Why did I even come for this thing and all of that? So I think, and shout out to, I think I'll remember his name before the show is over.
Okay.
He just slid into my DM and told me that, you have a great physique. And I'm costuming for a glow ad. Like I'm the costumer for glow advert. Why don't you just try this one? There's an advert going on, an audition going on for the role. Why don't you go for it at VI? That was how, because if he didn't message me,
you wouldn't have known.
So
amazing.
So that's just it.
You also now mentioned that you got a lot of no's. And a lot of you would never act.
Oh yes.
Let's talk about that you would never act.
Yeah.
Who said that to you?
I will never know the name and I don't want to even know the name. But the man was, look, we need to learn to love each other. I don't know how. We just need to learn to love each other because you just can't have natural hatred for someone you just met and you don't know the person from anywhere. And instead of you to support the dream, it's okay for you to call someone to a side to say, I know you really want to do this, but I don't think it's a strong suit. Why don't you like what other talent do you think you have that we can develop? Right. Not telling the person, you don't know the circumstance the person used in getting to that place. Oof. That day I trekked my ass off to get to Koga Studio at Ikeja. I got there, I was tired and I sweat a lot. I think that's one of my challenge in this industry. I sweat a whole lot. That's why I'm so happy for this place because the AC is AC and I sweat a lot. So I got there, I was nervous. And I forgot to mention, I was a shy person growing up.
Mhm.
I didn't know how to have conversations, stare at people. Like, I avoid eye contact a lot. So I got there. I was still developing myself. I was trying to build myself into this film industry thing. And we didn't go to film school. We didn't go to theater art. We didn't study theater art and all of that. So
Self-taught, basically.
yeah. So got there, and they gave me the script. Getting the line is easy because we all went to school. You can cram, you can do all of that. But then I was just fidgeting. I was shaking. I knew I could do it, but once I heard the action, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And the other lady I was reading with, she was killing it. Like she showed me she's a pro.
Mm.
And then the man was like, okay, the two other ladies, one of the two other judges, they were females. They were like, dude, you have the look, Daniel. You have everything we need for this character. I think you need to work on your confidence. Like, you need to tell yourself that you can do it.
Mhm.
And then Bruce was like, do you want me to be honest with you? Acting is not for you. You will never act. If I was the person producing.
He said that to you like at the audition.
At the audition there. And it's not the first time we're hearing those kind of things. I mean, we grew up in the streets. So.
But look at you now. He's an actor in your face, Mr. Auditioner. But that's crazy. How did you... Did that like affect your
Yeah, it affected
confidence?
my self-esteem for a bit. It affected, like, I think I stopped for like 3 months. I didn't go for auditions.
sad.
Yeah, I started applying for a job, and then I got a job as a real estate, what do you call, marketer. That I never went for because, trust me, it's not my thing.
I know.
Yeah, it's not my thing. I was just using the ID card in case I get stopped by police.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There is something that I would like, and I like that this is an industry that you play in.
Yeah.
And I've heard this statement a lot. And I don't know, it just hit me the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
What is this thing that they say about blacklisting people?
I think that happens when the powers that be, let me use that word. The powers that be is just a small circle. The powers that be, the people that actually control everything.
Mhm.
It's not like every man's business. It's not an every man's business. It's like few men's business, and we're all working for them. So in fact, I think human beings, once you have that authority, you have that power, they don't like to be questioned. It's like a God factor. I call it the God factor because maybe it's born out of slave trade, the way we were raised. We really don't like to be questioned. So when you question someone's authority, even if the person is at fault and everything, they just seem to like, oh, now only you get mouth to talk, Abi. No wahala. So it's actually a thing.
Let me get this right. So if what you're saying is, if I have the guts, I'm an actor in Nollywood, producer, whatever, and I have the guts to question a status quo,
Yeah.
and a group of people are not comfortable with that, they look at me and say, oh, you think so only you get smart,
Exactly.
and automatically I'm blacklisted.
Yeah.
And that simply means I won't get jobs anymore.
Maybe for the period of time that they're still angry with you.
This is an actual thing.
Yeah, it's an actual thing. It happens, not just even in the industry.
Yeah.
It happens in life. Like, it happens even with our parents. Let's think about it growing up.
So you are the evil.
Oh, now you get mad to talk.
The black sheep of the
Like, is it only you I flogged? Do you get that kind of thing? So I think it's a slave master mentality.
Right. Well, let's even talk about some of these things, right? I mean, as an actor,
Yeah.
what are the things that you feel that if this was put in place, that was put in place, this was put in place, that was put in place, it would make life a lot better for actors, whether you're established or not?
I think some certain rules and regulations should be put in place, and then you should have bodies that protect.
Well, there's nobody.
Well, there are bodies that protect, but I think these bodies are more interested in the financial aspects of the industry. For instance, now you want to get registered as it's just about you pay, and they give you an ID card. But your bio data, your
That's AGN, right?
Yeah, like your bio data and everything, They don't even know your name.
Oh wow.
They just know that they've given you an ID card. So even with the ID card, you still have to introduce yourself to them.
Stop. Stop. Really?
So,
But you give an ID card.
Except you're maybe a known face.
Okay.
Yeah, but at that you still have to introduce yourself. So I think there should be a protective bodies for both the executives and the actors. Because if you get blacklisted and you go to cry to someone, you say, so what you want me to do? You get.
There's really nobody to complain to.
Yeah, like so.
Me.
I think there should be bodies, there should be rules, there should be regulations to like, okay, let's protect both those at the top, the middle, and at the bottom. That's just what I feel.
Is money a problem in the industry? Like actual pay for actors?
Yes, it is, because sometimes you get paid like they're doing you a favor.
What's the lowest amount you've been paid before?
Free handshake.
Stop.
Handshake.
How many scenes did you do?
I was almost the sub lead. That was actually my first ever job, and it was shot in. They took us from Asaba to Lagos. Mind you, I paid my transport.
Stop it.
Yeah, and then I got there. There was no accommodation for me, so I was sleeping by the hotel corridor.
I shouldn't be laughing. I'm so sorry, my friend.
No.
Did you audition for this show?
I did not audition, no.
So how did you get the work?
I just, these people that just slid into your DM.
Okay.
Like, okay, you look like this person, you look good, you look this. I think I have a role for you. Sent the script, I read some part and I sent the video. I'm like, okay, great. All right. We'll shoot a bit in Lagos, then we'll shoot in Asaba. I'm like, oh, finally, at least the first job is even taking me out. I'm traveling and all of that. I got to Warri because my other brother lives in Warri. So from Warri, I just took a bus to Asaba. I got there very late. Every other person was there. Every other person was there. And I was sitting down in the restaurant of the hotel. The ADs were coming, picking this person, picking that person, picking that. And I was sitting there, past 9, what's this up? And then the director and the producer are like, oh yeah, now, no problem now, we'll see tomorrow on set now. Sir? You see what? Tomorrow on what? Well, my man just told me, well, this is what you wanted, yeah? So you have to figure out a way. And bro, I had zero. In fact, I was owing my bank at that point in time. You know those account balance that is minus in front, where they've removed your MasterCard charge and everything. Stop it, Daniel. Stop. So I was owing my bank, and well, I took my backpack, I put it down, I took one of the long sleeve shirts I wore, then I wore it inside out like this, so it covered my body there. I slept. Very early I woke up, I went to the general restroom. I just brushed my teeth and everything, rinsed my face and changed my clothes. I didn't even take my bath. Did I take my bath on that set? Okay, I did on a Friday night when everybody had gone to club. The cast and crew, they all gone to club. I think that was the Friday. We wrapped on Saturday. So that day, the Saturday were like few exterior scenes, so they were not montages, so they're not like big lines or anything. So everybody wanted to have fun in Asaba, and then they just opened their shop right in Asaba. So we went to club. Who am I? Why am I going to club? Can I pay my ticket to club? Can I buy the drink in club? I just looked for one corridor again. I had to switch corridors because the cleaner was cleaning the other side. So
switch corridors.
I had to switch corridors. I went to this other one, I was sleeping, and then the hotel, I think the hotel manager, she was a female. She came and she saw me lying, and she was like, actor.
You know the actor?
Actor, why are you? I said, my roommate went to club and he took the keys by mistake. I was like, oh, okay, there's a spare suit here. Okay. Just come and lie down. Then when he comes, when I slept on the bed, I felt so I was like,
No, this actually happened. You left Lagos to Asaba.
Yeah.
You paid your way.
Yeah.
They did not pay you. They told you gave you a handshake for your first role ever. And you were sub-lead.
Saturday, I finished shooting my montages and I'm like, okay, now I'm producer. The director was like, you're a great actor. You just need to work on this. Okay, I was like, yeah, thank you. And then the producer said the same thing too. And then he said, don't worry. You get more jobs. You have a good working ethics. I'm like, you can't complain. That's just
why can't you complain?
That's just the thing, because at first it's going to hit you. The shock, first of all.
Mhm.
And then I was like, now me where everybody they rush for house. Graduate and this and that and that.
You can't call Asaba, call the sleep for floor.
See me here.
Wow.
So then I was still basking on the glory of Mr. Tourism Nigeria.
Mhm.
So I had a very big fan base on Facebook, then my former account. So I just went to comment, yo, what's up, people? Your boy is in town. What's up? Hello, Asaba. And then my secondary schoolmates just sent me a DM like, bro, what are you looking for in Asaba? I'm in Asaba. I'm like, you are in where? Yes. I said, okay. I said, no problem. I said, how am I going to get to you? It was like, he's not in Asaba currently, but he lives in Asaba and his house is there and his cousin is there that I can go there. I said, I had to go to meet one of the PAs. I'm like, bro, man, I don't know, man. I can't, my card is not working. Because I can't just beg direct.
Yeah.
I go for my hand.
Hey.
Because I don't always say, I'll come blue tomorrow, but still can't say, me help me when.
Wow.
So I had to just tell him that my card is not working and this and that. Can you just help me? And he gave me 1,000 naira. That's why I took a drop. Because I took a drop, then took a keke, then took a bike. Got to my friend. But as God will have it, that was where I met my wife. So
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a great story.
yeah.
But so would you say that these sacrifices you had to make, because
Yeah.
I feel that that's the only right word to use, to be honest,
Yeah.
paid off?
Yeah, it paid off because each time in fact, because I've gotten a $1 million naira gig before, I just remembered when I received a handshake and it just calms me down. Like the victory is the way I see the victory is me progressing, not me arriving. Yeah, they're two different things. I see it as me just progressing in life, like, okay, next level. Not me like, more this place where I did so like this now. Anyhow I be, you know want talk better, better get out. Because I still do jobs of like 10K. Like, but it depends on relationship and rapport. So I just see it as me not necessarily paying my dues, because no matter what, you keep paying dues. Even president of Nigeria is still paying dues because there are people way big person.
There is that.
Yeah, so I just see it as me going from one level of life to the next level. I conquer this level. Okay, let me move on to the next level. Conquer that.
I'm excited about this conversation with you because you're pretty much like me, right? So in the sense that you left, you were an ex-pageant king.
Yeah.
You literally had no idea about how Nollywood worked.
Yeah.
And you entered into Nollywood, and you had to learn the hard way.
Shocker.
Via experiences.
Yeah.
So I need you, Daniel, to imagine someone is asking you, right?
Yeah.
Please, bros, I'm new to Lagos, for example,
Yeah.
and I want to act. I want to be in Nollywood, right?
Yeah.
What are the things, and I need you to be as blunt as possible.
Okay.
What are the things that you would tell them to expect and not be shocked? Because these people don't know that these things happen. Not be shocked when they experience it.
Okay. First and foremost, embrace disappointment. Because if you don't embrace it, it can lead you to depression.
Right.
Embrace it. Just see it as part of life. That is the first step. Like, just see it as you may not always get what you want.
Right.
Like, you always get the no's. In fact, you might have 99 no's before you get 1 yes. Then, when that 1 yes will come, how you handle that 1 yes is what will determine if every other yes will keep coming.
Right.
In this industry, is 100% skill.
Okay.
50% is your talent.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I give grace 20%. But you see that word called character. That's the remaining 30%. So many persons are so good at this acting thing, but they don't get gigs, they don't get jobs. Because the first question here is, can you handle him or her? Like, this person is coming to your set. No. And then nobody is small in that set. That PA that you insulted might be the reason why you will not get the next gig.
Right. So character is important.
Character is 100% important because you discover that some actors are, well, they're not really good, they're not really that presentable in terms of like maybe physique and all of that, but they are always there. Even if it's just hi, they say on the camera and that's it. They are always in your face. That's because your producers, your directors can work with them. Okay. They can tell them that tone you use for that scene is not really what I expect. Can you turn it down a little bit? And they are not pissed. They are not looking at it, oh, you want to tell me my job? No. So I feel character is even more important than talent right now. Character. How well can people associate with you? How well can people work with you? Can they trust you not to be hazardous on set?
Fantastic. Is there any other thing? Do you think should they also, prepare for a lot of free jobs?
That is part of the disappointment. So disappointment is broad. Is broad.
So break down disappointment for us. Free jobs.
Where disappointment is getting to set that day and they tell you they've changed the character.
Oh.
Ahaha.
So you're rehearsing for a character and they tell you that you're not doing that one again.
Exactly.
That happens.
Of course. I'm
sorry.
So getting to set and they tell you, sorry, we've cancelled the character or we've changed the person, or you're hearing stuff like, I think you are okay for the job, but Oga behind say he no wants you.
So they decast you on set.
Decast you. The nose is you've given all your best in the audition. You know that, okay, there's no way you won't get it. There's no how you won't get it. And then they don't even give you feedback. You just go on the internet and you see that they won production. It shocked you, Abby.
I'm sorry, what?
Exactly.
That's an actual thing in the entertainment industry in Nigeria.
Look,
actually,
that's why I said there should be bodies.
Yeah.
Controlling all these stuffs. Yeah. Because there is no bodies doing this thing. So after all the year, it's my money. My money. I'm shooting my movies. My money. So I'm trying to employ you, and I don't want to employ you anymore. So peace.
You have opened my eyes to a lot of them. You have dropped a lot of secrets that even I didn't know of. So, but on that disappointment, would you say another disappointment would be, coming on set or trying out for a movie or series or whatever, and they're telling you, you know what, you have the role, but this hotel room has to be serviced or used.
That one is it's an unspoken disappointment.
Don't talk about it enough.
Yeah, we really don't talk about it. Or you hear a victim and you just look at it like, it's one of those things. But it is not one of those things. It shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is.
And people make it look as if it's only the male producers or directors that hit on the females. Have you ever been hit on by a female producer?
I see, I keep saying this when it comes to those type of things. Yeah, the female is more pronounced because they can speak.
Right.
They can speak. Women, their power is their tongue. A man's power is his power, is his masculinity, is his force.
What he can do.
You get. So most times we get violated, like not necessarily penetration, but it touch you here, touch me. For instance, I don't like people touching my beards. You're not my wife. We're not even that close. And then you're like, this and sir, sir, that's your chair there. Why are you here? So you see this type of thing, it's there, but I can't just leave that room now and come out and meet my guy and say, I just did it. They will laugh the hell out of you.
Right.
Like, it just, I don't know, women, I don't know, boys.
It's a man thing.
So we don't really talk about it.
Right.
This is because this is secret behind the scene.
Tell us the secret. We need to know.
So that's why we can even laugh about it, because you can't even laugh about it. You just cry inside of you and you move
on. That's a problem. But okay, before I let you go, I have a few more questions.
No problem.
I've heard that you have to be long in this industry. By the way, I'm a new actor. I'm trying to get into Nollywood, right? So I'm learning a lot from my friend, right? I hear that you have to belong. That if you don't belong to certain cliques, you might not be able to, be in the certain kind of productions that you think that you deserve. And I've seen it, right? So is that I want to believe that maybe I'm delusional, but I mean, you've been here for a while. So is that an actual thing that who are you rolling with? Who is in your gang? Who is in your clique?
Well, basically, we always like to segregate. It's just it's a natural selection thing. Let me use that. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, but the points where I'm trying to say is, even if you've selected yourself, try and give people opportunity. Because, for instance, you can't be friends with everybody. You can't work with everybody. But if you guys have formed that cabal, that clique, like you call it, okay, it's fine. Even if, because in a movie, you might have like maybe 5 leads, and you have extras, you have sub leads, you have the rest. Share it. Involve everyone. That way you won't grow. But it's not always the case. It's not always the case. But I pray and I'm begging that they should look at us.
I'm begging for me.
Because now it's beg.
Because you know they click.
I know they click. I'm friends with everybody. And so you can't tell me because I want to work with you, I should cut away from this person. Like, what if when me and you conquer now? Who I'll conquer with?
That's a smart one.
So I'm friends with everybody.
Right.
So even if you're gonna have a clique, you can have your clique, but still be a little bit accessible. Still open arms to like, okay, let's see the actor. Oh, okay, bring him in. Let's see what he can do. Let him show us what he can do and everything. Then as for the cabal, they know the talk powers that be. So let's just hang it there.
But that's the problem. People should tell us the powers that be. Let's know them.
You see, when you want to discuss powers that be, you don't discuss powers that be in a show because the show will be over.
And then you have to deal with whatever.
You have to deal with everything. So basically, wisdom is profitable to direct.
Wisdom is profitable. I like that statement. Okay. What would you say has been your most challenging role as an actor? That one role that really.
It was this movie, May 27. It's a short film. Did it with a team. What's his name? Daniel Etim. Yeah, Daniel Etim. Wasn't it Chai?
Wakama.
Yeah. So, and Lavender. I was the antagonist and Daniel was the protagonist. It was more of it was a true story. So what they did, they combined all the rape cases. And I was the villain of all of them.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
where is that? Is it on YouTube?
It was only showed at Afrif, but I think they're looking for an SVOD to put it on. Ooh. Yeah, it's a short May 27th.
Okay.
Yeah, it gave me some recognition and awards and all of that. Like I was nominated even at TIFF, Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
For best what?
Best supporting actor.
Supporting actor.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. All right.
Yeah.
What is, as an actor, everybody has that, I really want to play this character. I feel like this character is the next character for me to play, right? Yeah. That would, up my ante or just, look good on paper for me. So for you, what is that character that you haven't played that you think that, let's say, I need to, before I die, I need to play this character?
Ooh. A drug lord.
Okay.
A drug lord.
Like a proper mafia drug lord.
Proper mafia drug lord.
That's so cool.
With some psych issues in his brain.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah, that's or what they call a Down syndrome person on wheelchair. I would those are roles that
stick.
Yeah, like you have to actually go to the hospital. Like you have to study. Yeah, that's that.
Okay, we have Nigerian actors who are, thinking out the box. I love it. Who is that one Nigerian actor that you would give an arm and a leg to work with? You've always just admired this person and you want to work with them.
Female, male.
Yeah, anybody, female, male.
Male would be, my mother will come for me.
I mean, you like their butts.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
male. I would like to work with. What's his name? Deyemi in a challenging role.
Like War of Words or like fighting or
Not really fighting in terms of characterization. Like
having to face him.
yeah,
Damn,
he gives me, I give him.
Yeah, damn, he's a
He
fantastic.
gives me, I give him. Bass boost.
That'll be hard though.
Yeah.
That'll be hard.
Then female. Female is what was her name? Our mama, our king of boys.
Who? Shola?
Shola.
Ooh.
I would like to be maybe her son that she's pushing.
Okay. We're speaking into the universe.
Yeah.
And I mean, you never can tell
Yeah.
that it might just happen. Now, talking about working with people as well, who is that director that you think that if I work with this person no more, it would do me a lot of good?
Every director we have, every top director right now, like when I mean top director, like I mean you see their
resume.
their influence in almost every top movies
Right.
now.
Right.
So every director is awesome. They're cool, but I look forward to Jade.
Shiberi. Oof. Yes, please.
I look forward to Jade. Jade.
That's an actor's director.
Yeah, I
Just
look
so
forward
you
to
know.
Jade.
I mean, this conversation was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming,
You're
and thank
welcome.
you for being honest, and thank you for revealing some secrets that even I didn't know.
It's part of our work.
It was quite interesting. But for people who maybe don't know you and want to connect with you, maybe you want to give us your handles on social media and stuff.
Okay, my name is Daniel Abua, popularly known as Easy Daniel. My social media handle across all social media platforms is I am Daniel Abua. IAMDANIEL ABUA.
And that's about it. Thank you so much for coming. Had a great time.
Same here.
And yeah, please do want to follow Daniel across the board. He's a fantastic guy. He's a great guy. And please don't slide into his DMs because,
Please slide.
except his work, yeah, you'll bring it to him, eh?
Please slide.
If it's- if it's up to him.
I'm an antisocial person, so please slide. Take me out.
I love it.
Invite me.
Okay,
I
now.
will come.
Okay, but I mean, it's been a fantastic episode so far. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Charles Bond. My handle is @_Charles Bond. Also, please do well to follow us here. The handles are on your screen. See you in the next one.